Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Pretty Little Podcast. I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Jamie Reed.
Hi guys, good to see you again. It's been a while.
Tonight on the show, we're turning up the volume and diving into the raw, emotionally charged world of Coppermine.
Yo, how's it going?
Hi
Hello.
guys.
How you guys doing?
Very good. It's hot today.
It's hot in Detroit too.
Detroit.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Scranton has been pretty hot all week, but we got some rain coming this week.
I know, it's supposed to rain for like a week straight.
Yep.
But
It'll cool it off a little bit at least, so that's a good thing.
There's been so much going on in Scranton. You guys have gotta been like just right in the middle of all of it.
Yeah, we've been especially busy this year. There was a period where we had a show every single weekend, and there's just so many other bands in the area that are coming up at the same time as us.
Mhm.
And it's just right now we're in the middle of this melting pot of everybody, and it's been a lot of fun.
So, who are some of the bands that you kind of started with?
We started around the same time as this band called No Fight, No Victory. They're really good friends of ours. There's refresh my memory, guys. Eternal Laceration. We played with those guys a bunch, and we made friends with this band called This Is a Threat. They're from Lancaster, which is a little more south than us, but we've been playing with those guys a lot, and yeah, it's really a cool time right now in Scranton for sure.
Yeah, Pennsylvania has a good music scene, like all the way around, it seems.
Mhm.
So, what are some of the spots that you guys really like enjoy playing with, like hometown spots?
I would say the V spot.
Mhm.
V spot's a pretty good spot. Union Vapors.
Mhm.
And I just saw you at the Ritz.
Red Steel, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that's definitely one of our favorite venues to be. The sound system's incredible, and it's always a great show when we play there.
That's fun. Now, were they at Warped Tour?
Yeah, we played that. We played the last day of the Warped Tour up here.
Yeah.
I was so bummed. Like, I really wanted to go. I went on Saturday. I'm from Bucks County, so it's a distance for me to get to Scranton, and I just couldn't do it. My son was still in school, but man, I was happy that Jamie was posting and like
It was a great show.
keeping me.
Thank you. Yeah, we had a lot of fun there.
We really did.
So why don't you guys introduce yourselves and what instruments you play? Because I mean, I've met all of you guys, but Allie hasn't, and our viewers haven't. So
Sorry I'm late, by the way. I was getting my daughter food. But I'm Phil. I play drums.
I'm Sean. I play guitar.
I'm Dave. I play the bass.
And I'm Tino, and I'm the vocals.
and describe your sound to somebody who's never heard you before.
MySpace era deathcore. Like stuff from like the early 2000s you would listen to, like have your skinny jeans on, your Vans.
Yeah. That's a great way to describe your sound. I love it. What got you guys together as a band and got you into music?
Phil got this band pretty much together. I joined Coppermine from a post he made on a band page, and the rest was history for me.
Yeah, so basically I was in Traverse the Abyss for a while, and we were without a martyr before, and
I was about to say you look really, really familiar.
Yeah. Yep, that was me. So yeah, I did that for a while, and I had a kid, I got married and stuff like that. Life happened. So I took a break, but like the whole time I was just like something about me was like missing part of me. And so I eventually was just like, you know what? I just gotta do it. So I made a post on like musicians want it for NEPA. And I was like, I know this is gonna be out of the box because everyone was posting like country and all looking for country members and stuff. And I'm like, here I am, like looking for a MySpace era Deathcore project. And within like a day, he messaged me, and it was just like surreal. I was like, holy shit, like someone's interested. Like, what the hell? I thought like the people be like, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, I ended up finding him, and we just worked hard on wrote a few songs together, just me and him, and then eventually just started looking for more people.
So
Was it
how long have you been banned?
A little over a year. I found him back in like November last year or whatever, and
2 years.
it was wow, yeah,
November 23.
20, yeah,
Wow,
it was quick. Sorry, but yeah, but we've been playing music for a little bit over a year all together as a group.
Wow, I honestly would have guessed you were together longer than that because you guys sound great, especially live. So kudos
Thank
to
you.
you for that.
That really means a lot. Thank
how
you.
it was for you to be at Warp Tour and like be with Coppermine at Traverse playing there?
I I had so much
Yeah.
fun at the
Yeah.
Road to Warp Tour. That was like it's been one of my favorite shows that I've been to so far this summer. So yeah, I had a blast.
No,
And
that was a lot of fun. It had that nostalgic feeling. I loved the wrestling in it. I loved the
oh,
band that played with it was
wrestling.
phenomenal.
And I mean, you guys essentially opened for Escape the Fate, so
Yeah.
that's really
And
fucking cool
it
right
was
there.
pretty cool. I remember I was watching Escape the Fate, and the singer was like, "Oh, like what were some of your favorite bands today?" And one of my buddies yelled Coppermine, and he was like, "What band was that?" And we said it again. And he's like, "Coppermine." He's like, "I haven't heard that. I'm checking this out after." So that was awesome. That was definitely awesome. Everything about the day was very well put together, though, and it was a phenomenal time.
Since Scranton is such a tight knit like group as far as music and everything, like everybody kind of knows each other. What was it like the first time you had a fan from outside the Scranton circle come up to you and like know who you were and just kind of like fan
The
out?
first time I noticed something, we played in it was Allentown, I think, which isn't too far from here. It's only about a like hour and a half ride. But we were in the middle of our set, and I looked out in the crowd, and I saw a kid I don't know singing the words to the song.
That was a pretty cool moment.
And that's when I was like, oh wow, somebody that we don't know, that we're not friends with, that doesn't live in Scranton, went out of their way to listen to us and not only just check it out, but memorize the words and come to the show and sing along. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When we played in Maryland too at working class, I was in the line for the restroom, and some guy was like, "Oh, what band you here to see?" And I'm like, "Oh, I play in Coppermine." He's like, "No way!" And he's like, "I'm so excited to hear." And I'm like 6 hours away from home. Like, what the hell? But
That's
it's
great.
that feeling. That's one of the better feelings, honestly, for me.
Now, do you guys have like a mantra or unspoken code? Like, what would that be like between you guys?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, as far do you have like a mantra for the band, or like, do you have something that you kind of go into it that all of you collectively kind of agree on?
We don't like people that abuse other people, and we have songs that we've written like Friday the Horse and stuff. And no, it's definitely a strong message. We stand against abusive people in general. Like we
all
don't
kinds.
discriminate any kind of abuse. Anybody that abuses another individual,
Mentally, physically, is a piece of shit.
absolutely, we stand strongly against all of that.
Now, do you try to incorporate that message in a lot of your songs?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very especially Friday the Horse. That song is just mainly about like abusers, fuck them, we're gonna dismember you and shit like that. But a lot of our songs have a very like vengeance type of feel, like serial killers, like stuff like that, or people will kill for like a meaning or whatever. So yeah, I could say we have that message.
What would you say is the song that best describes the band?
Like if you were going to tell somebody, listen to us, but listen to this song, what song would you pick?
Yeah.
I would say Rex Mortis.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I'd like to say so we have a new song, and I'm sure we'll get to that later. But we have a new song that's coming out next Friday, and I'd like to say that one, but nobody's heard it yet. So for now, our answer is Rex Mortis, which was on our EP.
Oh, well, now you got to tell us all about the new song.
Oh yes, okay. So that was a good segue, huh? I did that on purpose.
Very good.
So our newest single is coming out this coming Friday now, the 18th. And it's called You Got It, Dude, Now Die. That was a little play on Full House, which we all loved to watch growing up. And yeah, we just recorded it, and we're really happy with how it turned out. And I'm super impressed with Tino's voice, especially. He really something lit a fire under his ass, and he's very angry in this song.
Yeah, he shocked the whole studio with that too.
Really
The producer was like, "Holy shit!" So good job, Tino.
Thank you.
So, what day is it coming out, and where can we hear it?
It'll be out the 18th, which is this coming Friday, and it'll be available on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Amazon, Apple, Deezer. If you're a weirdo, anything that you like to use, it'll be on that.
Now, which
Can't
one
wait.
would you prefer that fans kind of flock to?
Honestly, I lean to Spotify because that's just what I use.
Same.
And Spotify offers to show us our listener stats, like what countries people are living in, or monthly listeners, and other platforms don't really offer that for the artist. So again, that's why I
love
lean to
that you just
Spotify.
answered with Spotify. Now, do you look at what playlists people put you in?
Yes.
Okay, what is the coolest playlist that you've been put on?
Like the coolest names of one.
You sent us one that
The coolest name. Which one like really stood out to you guys?
There was one that was like songs that make me bash my head through drywall.
Yeah.
That one was cool. And then there were some bigger ones we got put on. Like there was a MySpace revival one that's got a lot of followers, and like a slamming deathcore, like the generic names, but they have a big following. But yeah, people come up with some wild names for some.
Yes, they do.
We encourage it. Like we always
absolutely. I love it. That's what makes me want to listen to like the songs on there. Is just if you have a catchy like title for your or playlist title, I'm in.
Right.
I feel like it's a good thing also when the bands like make it known that they look at that, because it makes people want to go out of their way to make sure that they put you on a legit playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found one because you guys piqued my interest. This one's called Metal Breakdowns for a Mental Breakdown.
Great.
I'm totally looking that one up when we're done here.
Sweet, we're on it.
Great.
That's awesome. So what, as far as social media, does somebody run your socials? Do you all kind of take the lead on one?
We all do that ourselves. We don't outsource anyone to do that for us. We've all agreed to just keep it within us. That way, like, things don't get hairy. So we choose what we post and what we don't post, and it works for us.
Yeah.
And so if we interact with you on Instagram or Facebook, we're actually interacting with one of you guys.
Yes.
100%.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely him too. Like he's very good at making posts and making it sound like really good. And I can make a post and then like 10 minutes later I'll see there's like a grammatical like change in it. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not the best. So, but he holds it down with that. He's very good.
Now, do you prefer one platform over another? I know some people are like, Instagram is where I'm usually at. TikTok.
I prefer Instagram myself. I'm on that more than anything else. But you have to play the game and be a part of everything. So we're on Facebook and TikTok and Twitter or X or whatever it's called, and
Whatever they call it now.
Mm-hmm.
So fun. So, can you tell us a little bit about like your songwriting process or creative process?
Lyrical or
Yeah,
musically?
the whole like, how do you go about creating a song?
Definitely for me personally, I like to listen to a lot of the MySpace era music. Generate like how they feel, like different types, and like your straight slamming this, and then you got your just breakdowns and stuff, and then just kind of just go from there. If he has like a riff, I like to try to get a nice like picking pattern behind it with like a nice breakdown pattern and figure it out, and we kind of just like all work as a team. But definitely for me, I like to listen to a lot of the what I'm writing to, like the music that we generate. So I like to listen to that stuff.
And who writes your lyrics?
That would be me.
Now, do the lyrics come first, or do you guys usually put together?
Sometimes, I mean, I guess it depends because, when I'm bored sitting at home, I could be thinking of certain like lines maybe I want to try out. I'll have like in my phone like a whole entire folder of notes of like different things I could try to use. I would try to do that first, but if not, then I would listen to what these guys made first, and then kind of like see where the theme is going, and then work off that.
Nice.
Makes sense. So, who are some of your musical influences?
A lot of bands that I just like grew up listening to. Like the first band that I remember that ever like blew my mind was Slipknot when I was 10 years old. A friend of mine had downloaded the music video for Left Behind on LimeWire, and he showed it to me. And at that time, I was listening to like Simple Plan and stuff as a 10-year-old, and that was the first time I saw something that I was like, "Whoa! What is this? This is cool." They're all wearing masks, and it was like very pissed off. And yeah, so definitely Slipknot was one of my big ones growing up. But then as I got older, I graduated into heavier and heavier bands. So I'd like to think, like Phil's been saying, all of the MySpace era bands like Suicide Silence and I Declare War and Job for a Cowboy. Those are all bands that I just loved as I was stretching my Oreo ears, and I just wanted to sound like those guys.
Well, you can hear that sound in your music, so you've done your job.
Since you guys put so much passion like in the whole thing, I mean, from vocally to instrumentally, I mean, has there ever been a lyric that you wrote and it was so personal that you debated putting it in and you went for it?
I was gonna say that's
I would say like honestly, everything in Rex is something that like personally happened to me in my like my past. So like that whole song in general is just all personal.
How was that for you, having it be that personal and having the fans react the way they do to it?
Honestly, I love the reactions from it because it makes me feel like maybe other people have felt the same way as me, can relate to it, and then they can get something out of it and make them feel better.
I was gonna say that one. I could definitely feel that one playing it. Because it's basically about being like a piece of shit in your life. And there's been moments in my life where I feel like I've been a piece of shit, and and it's nice to have something about that and take out some rage and stuff and look back, but like knowing like you can do better in life too. So I would say that's one of our personal songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamie, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
So how'd you get your name? That's what I want to know.
So that's my I came up with the name very early on. So I thought up the name in 2017, long before we were even a band, like 5 years before. I just thought that would have been a cool sounding name. But
It's a
it
good
does
name.
have, thank you. It does have a meaning, and it's a little bit of a dark meaning, and I don't want to bring down the mood. But when I was in high school, I had a friend who unfortunately passed away in a car accident, and the road he died on was called Coppermine Hill, and I just thought that that name had a nice ring to it, and yeah, just thought it sounded cool, and I floated it to Phil when we met, and he liked it, and it was kind of like a temporary name for a couple months or something, and then we just kept calling it that. So we were like, okay, I guess that's the name, and yeah, that's how it started.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
a
he sent me
great
a whole
story.
list of names too. He sent me like a whole list, and that one stuck out to me too. Like he didn't even mention anything or like what happened or anything. I was like Coppermine. I was like, I fucking love that.
I always really liked the names growing up that were like two words put together, like Slipknot,
Yep.
Mudvayne, Seven Dust. I can't think of any more right now, but
I agree.
that was another homage to that new metal era that I kind of started out with.
Well, I think your name's great. That's why I wanted to ask the story behind it. And that's a
Thank
very
you.
interesting story. So I'm glad I asked. So who designed your logo?
So the logo was by a friend of mine. Actually, his name is John Oliver. He has a graphic design page called Post Obidum Designs, and he's done a lot of work for us actually with like graphic design stuff. And he came up with the logo. I told him I wanted something that was like brutal looking but not completely illegible, because like those logos are cool and all, but like when somebody's wearing that on their shirt or on a sticker or something, you just see a bunch of cool, like it looks cool, it's all scratchy, but you can't
But you don't know what
check
it
it
says.
out because you can't read it unless you ask somebody what it says.
Yep.
So I wanted it to have that balance of like you can clearly see based on the logo and the design that this is a metal band, but I can read it and I can go home and look it up and listen for myself.
That is perfect because I've seen some like Sanguisuga Bog's logo.
Oh, yeah.
I give you props for even pronouncing the name. I can't. I
know how to
can't even
pronounce
try.
it.
And don't get me wrong, that looks sick, and I have tons,
Yeah, it's
tons of
awesome.
merch that
And it's a
looks
great
like
conversation starter, but
Mhm.
I mean, if you're going for the name you can't pronounce and the logo you can't read, they nailed it.
Oh yeah, they absolutely they do, and their music's fucking awesome too.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah. So I guess my only other question is I want to know what you've got planned for the rest of your year as far as shows you want to plug. You've got new music coming. Do you have anything coming after that?
Yeah, we have a few more shows in August. We're playing a house show in Maryland, which we're really excited for, and then a couple more scattered up until early October. And I don't want to make this about me, but I am having a baby in October. My wife is pregnant, and so we're gonna have to
Congratulations.
take a little bit of a hiatus from shows for a little bit, just while I
Makes
become a
sense.
first time dad. And but in that time, we're definitely going to be doing a lot of writing and preparing for our first full length.
So, since you are going to be going on a hiatus, I want to talk about your live shows for a minute, because I was watching some of the videos of you guys. In 3 words, can you describe your mental space when you're on stage live?
Let's take turns. Go ahead.
I literally like half the show I literally black out. So that's definitely one thing. Like I don't remember much. Like when I get off, I feel the anger of the music for sure. So I do get really into it. Like I like to like stare at the crowd and make like weird and gross faces at people and stuff like that. But generally, like I see black a lot of the times. Not gonna lie.
That's 2 words.
Yeah.
She said it 3 words.
Oh, I
Yeah,
always
yeah,
anger.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anger and darkness. I guess.
Okay, so mine would be, oh shit, am I playing this right? Don't forget to look cool.
3. So you got 3.
I don't know. I guess mine.
They freeze for a second.
I
I
think
do
so.
that so I don't have time to be scared as much.
Okay, you froze for 1 second, so you got to give us your 3 again.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would say appreciative, scared, and excited.
Okay.
You can't see the scaredness, so he's hopping around like crazy on stage.
That's
I
the
do that so
scaredness
I don't
coming
have
out.
time to be scared.
Yeah, I would have to say mine would be like scared. Like my whole mind is like scattered, and like sometimes like I would just say like anger too.
Yeah, yeah.
So once you
What
get in
would
that,
you
once
say
you get in
is
that groove,
what would you say is the song that hits you just way harder live than it does studio version?
Uh, my personal favorite song of ours is Friday the Horse. I just love playing that one. I came up with the beginning riff in a nap, and before it was called Friday the Horse, we named it the nap song because I woke up from a nap and came up with it.
That's
And,
fantastic.
yeah, there's something about that one. Like the studio version is great, but something about it live, just like there's like this 2 second pause or something in it, and it all just comes back in together, and we just nail it every time, and it just hits so much harder live, I think.
I remember the first time we played that in Danville and being scared that I was going to miss the come in part for that mark. And it's the first time we had that pause, and Phil did like a little bit of an extra fill at the one part of the song, and it just flowed so perfectly at that point. I was like, this band is just amazing.
Yeah, I like messed up a little bit and I hit an extra like note and like everyone just like locked on and we boom. I was like, holy shit.
I love it.
Friday, yeah. But for me, her favorite color was gangrene. I love listening to it on recording, but playing it live here in that one, the middle breakdown, that fires me up. So that'd be my song.
mine would have to be Cowards Die Twice.
I would definitely say mine's Cowards Die Twice as well. Me and Tino have a part where we grab each other. I lift up my bass. That's a pretty cool part. And the one part on bass is really cool, funky.
So I've been seeing a lot about how colors affect people and just how, like, if you ask me what my favorite color is, I would tell you one thing, and my reasoning would be way different. Jesse, my other co-host, we were having this whole conversation about like different colors and just how they affect you. What would you say would be the color palette of the band?
Yellow, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yellow, red.
yeah. Like an auburny kind of palette, if you will,
Yeah.
like
Like
autumn
copper.
colors, I think.
I would think like a copper color.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
duh. Why didn't I think of that?
So what does the visual side of the band mean to you? Is it just the look of the surface, or is it part of your storytelling?
Oh, it's more part of our storytelling.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the graphic themes, we try to make sure it matches the lyrical content, so it's
Yeah.
not just like you know, a dead person because that's metal. You know, so we try to we've commissioned a few of our single artworks, but we've also just like purchased outright, just like designs that were already created. But we chose them for a specific reason, not just because again it looked cool or something.
Yeah.
So we want the themes to go together, so it's not just like I said, something cool. We want the listener to dive into the lyrical content and the imagery, so it's one cohesive piece, not just here's a single cover and we're singing about dead people because that's sick.
You guys have some great artwork too. I will say
Thank
that.
you.
I've seen all their merch. They have some amazing artwork on their merch. Yeah, you guys have great artwork.
There's a lot of like horror meaning, like we have an Art the Clown shirt. We're
Yep.
all huge like Terrifier fans. But I also noticed a lot of like our visual stuff is very like 80s slasher type, which I'm
Yeah.
a big sucker for. And I think it really flows well with our like songwriting and everything. I think we definitely have that 80s type slasher.
Yeah, for
And it
sure.
blends well.
Yeah, for sure.
So would you say that your fans at this point that they get you, or do you feel that they're still trying to figure you out?
Like, I've had a lot of people come up to me and say that they really relate to the music and stuff, and you know they enjoy it and can relate to the lyrics.
Well, then
I
they
feel-
get you.
I feel like they get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say more on the one get it. A lot of the shows we play too have like a lot of different MySpace revival bands and stuff like that. People seem
Like
to
the
know.
Road to Warp Tour.
Yeah. We played a fest back in May that had a lot of like it had Slam Witch, Nine Dead, In Gloom. That definitely fit our sound, and we all blended well. Like there was like 9 or 10 bands, but we all had like some uniqueness to us, but we all had that like era sound. So I think people get us.
Okay, so this is the time in the episode where we got to hear like fun stories, either live fun stories
What's
or
the craziest
got
thing that's
interactions.
ever happened at a live show?
All right, this one isn't at a live show I got, but it's a story like when we played in Maryland. All these assholes. I was taking a bath in the hotel room, and I was in there for like 20 minutes. I was drunk and I was just relaxing in there. Like I was really lounging. And I got out and immediately checked my phone, and I got like 3 missed calls from him. So I'm like,
Seems
oh,
like
what
this
the fuck?
theory
They're like right in the next door room. Like, what the fuck do they want? So I call him, and Sean's like, yo, you got to get in here, man. Dave is in jail. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what the? So I rush over. I don't see Dave. And like, they usually, like, if they're joking, I can tell they have like, especially Sean, he has that like smirk. But like, he looked at me seriously. He's like, yeah. He's like, some guy started yelling at Dave out the balcony, and Dave went down there and tried to fight him. And I was like, holy, like, my whole night was ruined. I was like, not drunk anymore. I was like, what the fuck? And then I see Dave lying underneath a freaking chair, and I saw the feet hanging out. I'm like, you son of a bitch! My whole night was ruined. But that's probably the best story I have.
We prank called
That's a good
Dale's
prank.
dad.
Yeah. We had another
This
show
is
once.
what you guys are supposed to say. We were just checking on you to make sure that you were been in there for a while and you were quiet.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So do you guys have any fun stories from either on the road or on stage?
The one that comes to my mind was we had a show in Allentown once, and I think it was only our third or fourth show, and we started playing our second or third song, and Dave snapped his top string right in the middle of the song.
It was like our third song too. It was like the set list wasn't even.
I think it was like the intro.
Yeah.
Right in the beginning.
He snapped his top bass string, which is the most important one for us.
And the hardest to break.
And he's also left-handed, so it's not like we can just ask someone else for like
Yeah.
to borrow
Right.
bass.
The
Of
whole
course, he has to
thing.
be left-handed, so it just made it worse.
I looked at Sean. I'm like, what should I do? And he's like, I don't know. So I just kind of tuned the next 3 strings down to where the lower strings should have been, and just tried to roll with it. And
it was really awkward because we were still a very new band.
Yeah.
Again, it was only our second or third show, and so it was quiet. We weren't saying anything. We were just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
The sound guys yelling across the room, "What's the hold up?" And we're all like, "Oh my god!"
That was probably the best thing for you guys though, because you got it out of your system early and like
Yeah,
You gotta be prepared for anything.
yeah, that
how
is true.
about the bass drum on stage. Bass drum came.
Yeah,
Oh,
one,
E-spot?
yeah, one time I was playing and like the second or third song in, I'm like, why is my foot like my reach getting longer? I look down and my bass drum was like halfway across.
It was running away.
I'm like, yeah, it was running away from me. So I like was trying to make eye contact with someone to let him know, like, hey, and I finally did. And I'm just looking at this guy, and he saw. He goes, "Oh shit!" So he ran over and helped me.
We had a guy holding the bass drum.
So
for,
he,
like,
yeah, so he was holding it for me for a good like couple minutes.
Oh my
And then it was, of course, it was the part where Eric Abyss joined us on stage,
Of
and
course.
everyone's cheering, and then you can't hear any kick because I'm like, I'm over here.
Like, oh,
It was everyone was so excited, and I'm just like, yeah, I felt so bad. I know it was something like it wasn't my fault, but like it put me down for a while.
well, a lot of weird stuff happens when you're playing live, so you got to be
Like, someone came
prepared.
up to me and was like, you know what, shit happens. It can't always go well every show, you know. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. From playing shows for a while, like it does happen.
How about the first show when the drum pad got messed up? When we were getting ready to pack up and it kept playing everything.
Oh, yeah, I'm playing a set list and my drum pad just constant on loop. We played the Mosh for Tots, and I had a Home Alone 2 sample where that was the sound of a tool chest falling down the stairs, and that's all you kept hearing as I'm playing. And but we managed. We pull it off. Shit happens.
It's about how you handle it when it happens
Exactly.
that matters.
Yeah.
That happens to even the best of them. I mean, look at falling in reverse and the missing laptop debacle. So it happens to
It happens to
everybody.
the best of us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
you guys seem like you guys have a lot of fun doing it though, and that's
Yeah,
That's
you're
like-
fun
that's
to
one of the
watch
main
on
things,
stage.
too.
That's the number one priority in all of this, because if it becomes not fun and it starts to feel like work,
You're doing it.
we're not going to want to do it.
Yeah.
Because we don't do this. We all have regular ass jobs, and this is the release from the day-to-day life. So when it's not fun, it's like, why bother?
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
so
I mean, nobody is out there living the rock star lifestyle anymore. I mean, that's like
Yeah.
not
No.
a thing. So, I mean, yeah, you're doing this. You need to keep it fun.
Yeah, have fun, make friends, make memories. That's what it's all
Yeah.
about.
Yep.
I have a lot of fun with the videos we make, like the Warped Tour training one. That I really
Yeah, we definitely enjoy making like stupid content too. It's fun.
People
Something
love
different to
stupid
do.
content. So, yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
keep it up.
And
Dude,
we all can
that's
be
so
stupid at
important.
times, so it's great. Like me and Dave chugged a Sprite and ate a banana just for like randomly for a video, and like people loved it. And he ended up throwing up from it. I laughed. I almost threw up. It hurt my stomach. It was great.
Good content.
That's so important because I honestly, like, sometimes I get so tired of just like coming out with content, and I need people that are just having fun for that inspiration
Yes.
for me to go do something stupid. Like, sometimes I just go on one of the platforms and I just go through just for something to kind of spark something in me that I'm like, oh, okay, like let me do something.
Right.
new
You need
fun.
inspiration.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, we
let's
also-
talk about the song that's coming out on Friday. I didn't forget.
Can you tell us a name? Or is that a
Yeah,
secret?
it's called "You Got It, Dude, Now Die."
Full House
Okay.
reference.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's
So,
another
you
thing we
gotta
like to
tell us
do
a
a lot.
little
The
bit
song
about
titles
it.
are definitely ridiculous with us.
I love it. I'm all about the ridiculous song title. That is
Well, back then
fantastic.
they were like long and so stupid, and they were so awesome. Like I loved it.
No, like, I mean, yeah.
So, did you guys already do the video for it?
Oh, we're gonna be working on a video, but we're definitely gonna release it just like on all streaming platforms for right now. But within the
Before
next
the
few weeks,
video.
we're gonna be making a video along with it.
Okay, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Since you guys are fans of Full House, have you guys watched Fuller House, and what do you feel about it?
I watched all of them.
You all
Just
just froze at the
there's
same
some
time.
catchy catchphrases in there. Like that one kid's got the holy chalupas. It's funny. I
Yeah.
like it. I'm all a sucker for like stupid catchphrases. So it definitely has that like Full House
Nostalgia.
element to it. It's not my favorite, but it's got some Full House moments in it.
Yeah.
You know,
Now,
you learn your
will
life
you
lessons,
guys
you be stupid, and
now do you guys plan on tagging all of the members of Full House? Obviously not Bob Saget.
rest in peace. Yeah.
The remaining members.
I would love to get like a John Stamos cameo because originally like our song title ideas were revolved around John Stamos, but we decided with the "You Got It, Dude, Now Die" it was good. It was fitting. So, but that would be awesome to get like John Stamos to like to promote this song. If you're
So
watching this
everybody
somehow,
tag John
John
Stamos.
Stamos, we're right here. We love you.
So are there any little like parts in the song or lyrics that you can tell us that fans can anticipate and listen for?
It's very good lyrically. Obviously that's his job, but I like the ending part. That's my favorite lyric.
Yeah.
But
I'm very excited.
I think my favorite lyric of that song is the end where I am disease.
I am disease. Wait. I am emptiness.
I am emptiness. I am disease.
Yeah, I am emptiness. I am disease.
We're gonna put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Right?
I love it. So do you guys have a plan? Like when you release a song, do you have it in mind, like this amount of time for a video? Is or it just when you guys get time and just have inspiration with it?
We do have a little bit of downtime before upcoming shows, so we're gonna try our best. We all work like jobs and 40 hours a week, and I have a kid and stuff. He's got kids and stuff, so life happens. But we're trying to get it out within, I would say, like a month, 2 months.
Yeah.
But at least we have the song out there to get people hype, and then we can start promoting it, and I think people will be into it.
Well, when you release it, we'll make sure that we share it on our socials as well. So
Thank you.
And your
No,
daughter,
I was just telling them
like,
before.
she's a
We're so
star.
excited.
So really, your daughter is a star, and she really should be in the video, like at playing like Mary Kate.
I wanted to get her to say "You got it, dude" on like a sound clip. Which is
She's got
still
to.
up in the air. Like I can still. She wants to be an actress when she's older, and she kills it. Honestly,
That sounds
like
great.
for 6 years old. For 6 years old, her dream is to be a final girl in a horror movie.
yes.
So, yeah, but I would love that.
I love it.
And she'd be all about it too.
Oh, that's so great.
Or like have her include it in a video or something.
Yes. Yes.
We all know with children, they never do something when you tell them to do.
When you want them to.
Yep. Exactly.
You gotta follow her around and bug her like at like a random time. It's got to be like that random.
I know you gotta have like a camera on you at all times.
But well, it was so nice to talk with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And this show will be coming out. Usually we release it on Mondays with Jamie, but we're going to be releasing this on Wednesday
Okay.
because we have a release that's airing on Monday. So switching around this week. We will have everything. It's all going at the bottom of the screen right now if everybody wants to check that out. We will also make sure that you guys get everything. We will make sure you guys get a folder with clips from the show. And we will also, if you send it over our way, we will also make sure that we post your video everywhere on
And your song once it's released, because the song's coming first. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But do you know when it's going to be released on Friday?
Is it like
Thursday at
midnight?
midnight.
Yeah, I was gonna say Thursday at midnight.
Okay.
Okay, well, if I'm not up at Thursday at midnight, I will share it first thing Friday morning for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
No
much.
As
problem.
far as we like to tell everybody to go on and like do something on there, like what would the emoji for this song be?
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's
angry.
Thumbs up.
thumbs up.
Yeah, I would say thumbs up.
Thumbs up in the axe.
So throw those thumbs up, viewers.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming
Oh,
on.
thank you for having us. This is awesome.
Yes. Always a pleasure talking to you guys. I hope to see you
Absolutely.
again soon.
Likewise.
Thank you.
And in the
Thank
future,
you for having us.
we also do song releases. So in the future, if you have a song that you want us to throw on here, we'll do a blind reaction. We love
That would be
doing that.
awesome.
Thank you.
For
Yeah,
sure.
we'll definitely have some releases soon. We have this one, and then, like I said before, we'll be working on our album or first full length. So we'll definitely have some material.
That is so exciting. I'm so glad because you absolutely have a fan in me. So I'm rooting
Thank
for you
you
guys.
so much. And you got the
Yep.
awesome shorts we gave you too. So
Yes, actually, I'm wearing them right now, and I'm going to wear them next weekend to Incarceration. So
I also
everybody
wear
can
your
see your
bracelet.
name.
Like every show we play, I always wear the Coppermine bracelet now. So
Oh, thank you. Love you guys.
we love you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
And thank you, little lady, for coming on. Hi.
Oh my gosh. They're great.
They are great. They were actually the first band that I ever just blindly walked up to at a show and said, "Do you want to be interviewed for American Mosh Pits?" And they were like, "Yep." And I was like, "Okay, I'll be right back with my camera guy," and came back and interviewed him and then interviewed him again at the Road to Warp tour. And yeah, they're great. Like, I love their music. Their energy on stage is phenomenal. I mean, yeah, I really have high hopes for them. They need to get to the Michigan area. So I'm going to kind of push that on them now.
Oh yeah. We got a shout out to Steve Maple.
Yes, I will absolutely throw them at Steve Maple for the Michigan Metal Fest 2026.
So who are you looking forward to at Inc?
Oh, absolutely. Carbon Stone and Taproot are probably two of my like number ones that I'm going to see because, you know, they were both on the show. And obviously I'm always about Slipknot, Lamb of God, Knocked Loose. It's going to be an amazing festival. So, this is the first year that I've done all 3 days of Inc. So normally I did the first 2 days of Upheaval Festival in Michigan and then drove to Inc. for Sunday and just did 1 day. But this year I'm doing all 3 days. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm very excited. And there will be a lot of crowd surfing. And now I've got the phone lanyard so I can crowd surf and video myself while I'm surfing. So I'll get some more of those point of view videos.
Awesome. And our girl Alex, she's going to be hitting the stage. So proud of her and congratulations. I mean, Carbon Stone, like you said.
Yep. And Taproot, Taylor. Yep. So there's a lot of good underdogs and wild cards on this lineup. So I'm excited for more of the earlier set. I figured out that I really like these festivals more earlier in the day when before people are, totally bomb drunk, before people lose all of their energy, like when they're still excited and the pits are still fire. So, like the earlier in the day sets, and there's a lot of good bands on those earlier time slots this year. So I'm excited.
Well, if you want to, we would be all for hopping on with you if you want to do a couple interviews and go through like the merch area and talk with fans or whatever you want to do.
Absolutely. I will get with you and we will do that for sure.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see all the videos of you crowd surfing.
Yeah, because I'll be there with American Mosh Pits, but I can still do my thing with you too, so that works.
Yeah, whatever you. But please take care of yourself. Can
I
you wear
will.
padding?
What?
Can you wear padding?
Wear padding. I should probably wear knee and elbow pads because, especially elbow pads, at Sonic Temple, I got put up for during Poppy's set and I got dropped like immediately and I hit the ground and I got a big hole from the gravel in my elbow and I didn't realize that I was like bleeding. And my friend Ash is standing next to me and she's like looking at herself. She's like, what is all this blood all over me? And I'm like, I don't know, like what happened? And I didn't realize I was going to get put back up crowd surfing and finish my surf. I didn't realize it was me gushing blood all over Ash. So I'm like, I'm not going to crowd surf. I need to go to the med tent.
It's like Gore show.
It was, but it was real blood. I'm like, I'm not going up there and gushing blood all over these poor innocent people. That's not cool at all. So I went to the med tent and I got a nice Band-Aid on my elbow and I should probably wear padding so that I don't die.
What?
But
If I were going to crowd surf at any of those things, I would have padding on. I would have like.
It's dangerous, but I absolutely love it. And I
I
just,
don't think I could wear a helmet. So like I would just have to take one for the team with my head.
yeah,
I would
I got
definitely
dropped on my
go.
head
Like that
before.
would be the time that I would wear one of those fake butts.
Yes.
Like give me
That's a
padding
good
all
idea.
over my body because
Give me a butt pad. Good idea. I might have to look into that for my next festival next year.
Oh yeah, I'd be rocking the big old booty.
Yeah, this is my last festival of the year. I'm not doing Louder Than Life this year. So this is my last festival of the year. So I'm gonna go big or go home. But next year, maybe since I'm getting older, I will look into some padding and a fake butt.
So is this your last? This is just your last festival. This is
Multi-day festival for the year. Normally I go to Louder Than Life in September. But this year, there's a Papa Roach concert in Michigan during the same weekend as Louder Than Life. And I got my daughter and her boyfriend tickets for Christmas. So I'm going to go with them and we're going to go see Papa Roach. So I'm going to skip Louder Than Life this year. After the hurricane last year and the day that Slayer got canceled, it was just not my best memory. So I'm just going to skip it this year. So I'll go back next summer. I'm thinking about going to Sonic Temple again next year. So we shall see. So this ink, I'm going to go big on the whole crowd surfing thing because I don't know, not every venue allows crowd surfing. Not every show has crowd surfing.
No,
So
ink this is it this weekend?
yes. Yep. Starts on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Sounds good.
Yep. So I'm going to head down there like early Friday morning and head back. I might even leave a little bit early on Sunday because Five Finger Death Punch is the headliner. I'm not a huge Five Finger Death Punch fan, so I think I might just stay for 3 days grace and book out of there before Ivan Moody hits the stage because I've seen Five Finger Death Punch a handful of times and it is what it is. And that could get me, home because it's only a 3-hour drive for me, which isn't too bad.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, Detroit to Mansfield's only 3 hours. So, yeah.
Well, I hope you have so much fun.
I will. I'm sure it'll be fun.
gonna suck not having you for a week, but
Hey, yeah, and I'm back, and I hope to be, doing a lot more interviews. My June was kind of crazy. I had something going like every single Sunday, so I am back now.
yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do. If you want to hop on one of the days, let me know.
Yep.
If you want to just do some interviews and we'll piece them together and put them on.
Perfect. It might be easier to do that because at these big festivals, sometimes signal is really hard to come by.
That's why I was, yeah, that's
So
why I was
generally, like, I know with a lot of American Mosh Pits content, we upload it at the end of the day when we get back to the hotel when we have Wi-Fi. So that will likely be what the route will be, but I'll keep in touch with you.
definitely. We'll have so much fun. And thank you everyone for tuning in. We will see you next week.
Bye, guys.